Hello everyone. So real quick, I didn't do any measurements and I finally did some real-time audio. So I'm going to try my best to leave those be, but where I have to stop in and do a voiceover, I will. One of the little soap poofs is going to be really simple. I had one big rectangle that I folded and then I folded once more, and now I'm getting ready to do a succession of fold corners to the center. So I'm going to do this here, I'm going to flip it over, and then I'm going to do that there. I'm going to flip it over again and do that one. I'm going to flip it over again. Now all I'm going to do is kind of scrunch it almost like a bow. And then I'm going to take some thread now to, if you want your poof bigger, use more material. Typically I might take the same color, but I want to get my thread going to create a loop or a knot. And as I go, I'm kind of just poofing this thing out. I'm going to take it, I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm trying to maintain staying in the center. I'm making a miniature size, but you definitely can make this bigger. This, at the end of me using this, I'm simply going to toss it out. It's plastic, so it's recyclable. So the next poof, if you will, is going to be a pouch for a bar of soap. But you in actuality really can pour a little bit of liquid soap in that as well and just kind of cup your 4 fingers inside of it like a pocket. I'm going to use an Altoids mint case as a template for a bar of soap so that I can gauge how big I want this pouch. I am not measuring. This pouch was thick, so I probably had at least 4 layers on each side of the pocket because you want the soap to get really lathery. If you just had 1 or 2 layers, it probably would rinse out really quickly. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. Even though there's a bit more steps, I simply had to make a pocket, close the holes so that it will contain the soap, and I put a drawstring on it. That's it. Now, let's have a little discussion. Do you guys remember a time when we as youths used to say with our friends, not in front of adult space, that those older folks need to get with the time? I'm pretty sure that's what kids are now saying about myself. I do believe that there has become such a heavy reliance on technology. Something else has been lost. I think it's almost like it's heavily suggesting that you cannot rely on your own ability to figure things out in life, or someone doesn't want you to. There's another aspect, because I can only speak as it pertains to my life. It also suggests that when you want to bring about a correction in something or something's wrong, then you have everything done electronically, because it's like, what's your proof? That's why you have a lot of what some people will say in some circles, old school folks that are like, nope, I print it out and I have this, because it used to be you need a hard copy. Remember that, you guys? You need a hard copy of what you're talking about, because that way seeing is believing, right? Well, now it's like what's on paper is not trusted. It's not, you can't repudiate that, even though it has the little earmarks of things or information of things as to where things happen. And let me not go down that rabbit hole too much, but it's mind-boggling sometimes. The other aspect of what I'm going into is control over your own life. The ability to make definite choices of what you do and don't want. If you give away all of the choices for yourself, what does that mean? That means someone else is making these choices for you. And I don't know how else to put that other than how I have stated it. Use your brain, exercise your brain. I said that quote from Adolf Caesar in the last video, you guys, and because it's true, a mind is a terrible thing to waste, and we're wasting ours. We're allowing so much to be done on our behalf, which calls for us to use our brain and critical think and decide and make choices. And we're reliant on people to tell us which way to go, how to feel, how to be. It is people who set in motion this technology that we are using. Just think for yourselves. And also sometimes if you don't see what's right before your eyes, do some research and be like, on both sides, you know, kind of, my husband says that, look on both sides. Well, look on both sides, but I believe if that moment is taken for yourself, you will come pretty much to a clear vision of what is before you, or a choice what is before you. And it's okay to employ some help. I would say a sound, real human being that have both their feet planted. We all can recognize someone who has all their scruples and someone who doesn't. The noodles are in place, right? Like, again, technology has its place, but it doesn't have to replace every aspect of our life. What do you guys think? I mean, to not step on toes whose maybe career is part of that technology. But you know what? It will probably surprise you that those whose lives or careers are tied to those technologies, it would be interesting to be a fly on the wall, not an electronic one, and see how much of that technology they use. In summating what I am saying, you guys, I am not taking away the great advances in technologies that have been a great help for people medically and throughout their daily living activities. Hats off to that. We are all grateful for those things. I have people in my own family that partakes to such technologies. I know that technology is a part of our society and a part of this world and will not cease. I am speaking of the flip side of those devices that take something some may be aware of and some may not be aware of, that can in fact heavily impact your lives. If you guys have made it to this part of the video, I really do appreciate you. I also would like to thank my recent subscribers. I see you and I thank you as well. And if you guys have any questions, you already know where to put them. And then also, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and enjoy the rest of the video. You guys take care and be safe out there. So I've sewn all the way down this side, on the open side, that is. I have no need for the folded side, right? I almost am done. Once I do that, I'm going to turn this right side out. Okay, so if you notice here, the folded edge over the channel for the string is folded nice and neat looking. This side kind of has a raw edge for it on this side, so you can actually do kind of a whip stitch of sorts. I kind of showed it so you can see, just so that it can be smooth for the string there. But it really is not important to do, just as long as you got the string secured in the channel there. Just make a good double knot on that so that if you see this, it won't pull through. Okay? Okay. So now that I have the ends here, let's go ahead and put that soap in there and see how it fits. So you guys have a bar of soap in there, and then you can pull this close, let it up, and then that way you'll be able to. And I didn't have to put a loop on this one because once you tie the string, you can hang it up on a hook or whatnot. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hype, and like. Bye-bye.